Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is a Sunday, but it feels like a Friday. It feels like a reggaeton Friday. I got my Latin brothers in here, and like Bam said, the women love the Latin men. Hey, Bam, even though the Latinos have been here forever in America, this is their land, right? They're the original inhabitants, right? We can do a whole history class. Listen to this. They are the hot cats on the block. All the women want Latin lovers, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask these guys everything about their music, their personal life. Gemini J, you got to slide to the right a little bit on the camera. It's okay. 3, 2, 1. Listen, these brothers are hot commodity, man. They're doing it big, man. Diamante, love you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Man, you and I go way back. I'll just give you a little history how he and I know each other.
I feel happy, because I'm here with you.
Man, I got a lot of questions
feel
for
comfortable.
you. I know this brother. He helped me out when I had no money. He brought his truck over. You remember? You helped me move.
Yeah.
Nobody would help me because and most people base it on money, and the laugh is on them because God made me rich, spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially rich.
Man.
Money don't mean nothing, right?
At all.
Nah.
Now when you have those things right
The friend maker is strong,
Yeah, and then I was supposed to shoot him a music video, and I just went through a lot. I appreciate you staying a good friend. He didn't get on Facebook and try to blast me. First of all, before I get into your music, where do you get that fuerte, that strong character? Where does that come from? Your mama, your pops, your granddaddy? Where does that come from?
Maybe my mom.
Just your mother?
Yeah, my mom, my family,
You're familiar.
Yeah,
Pull it
that's-
up just a little bit.
Man, I have a same situation like you, when you don't have no friend, with no money, broke, but I still here, you stand up,
Man, brother,
You find the energy, to keep going,
And where does that source come from? You said your parents, but is it God that gives you that energy? Do you do it by yourself or what?
No, man, I feel strong because God, God helped me everything I have because it's God,
Amen.
Yeah.
What about you, my brother? What's your
Oh
story?
yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm Lex. I'm Dominican. I've been making music since I was about 10. I started writing my own music. I still write my own music, obviously, but I've always used to record myself, and then I just started meeting people throughout the way, and here we are now.
Max, man, you sound great in that microphone.
Appreciate
Diamante,
it.
why don't you pull yours up just a little bit so you can actually get to speaking it for me, please? See how good he
Yeah.
sounds now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the audio was crazy. So I saw y'all video. I want to ask first of all, I thought you were just a black brother from the hood, not to
Yeah.
minimize that. But then
No,
you,
I mean, nothing
but then
wrong
you
with that.
started rapping in Spanish.
Yeah.
So tell the people where you're from.
So I'm Dominican. I'm from the Dominican Republic. I came here when I was really young. Like I said, I was about 8 when I got here to the States, and it was a pretty cool and different. I'm not gonna say hard because I was so young to the point I really couldn't tell you if it was hard or easy, but I knew that I was able to adjust to the new system. Coming from a Spanish speaking household, it was a interesting transition, I guess you could say, to come over here. But it's been awesome. I mean, I've been surrounded by great people who got my back and support me. So, I'm happy.
Wow, what a blessing. And what about you, brother? Where you from originally?
Well, like everybody know me, Diamante Brillando. I'm from El Salvador. I'm Salvadorian. I came here to USA when I have maybe like 13, 14 years old. I left all my family in El Salvador. So, when I came here, I don't know nobody. I don't understand, English and nothing, like
Wow.
for me, it's like a start from the bottom,
Right.
Yeah.
And but I like the music all the time, So I feel happy because I'm working together with Lex, and my music is my passion,
Yeah, absolutely, man. This your boy Lex with Diamante.
Diamante Brillando, ya tú sabes, Desastre Music.
We just want to introduce
Latino Stand Up.
introducing you guys to our brand new single, Me Voy de Rumba.
¿Listo? Vamos a grabar. Vamos a grabar en 3, 2, música.
Hoy andamos con la reina cubana, Wanda López. DLR, Chris Kelly,
DJ NC,
la máquina del beat.
Hey Diamante,
Diamante,
dice Lex.
Mr. J. Shell, el palabreo.
Me voy de rumba todo el fin de semana. Y no me esperen que no llevo fallan. Tengo la baby on fire. Siempre me voy pa' la playa. Cuando morenas que guayan. Yo vivo mi vida así, por si me voy a morir. Siempre fumando la weed. Hago dinero feliz. Me voy de rumba en la semana. Con 2 botellas de Bucana. Me voy de rumba en la semana. También un puro de marihuana. Tienes lo que quiero. Volamos por todo el mundo entero. Es que tú me prendes fuego. Me quema, me eleva, ya viola.
Me voy de rumba todo el fin de semana. Y no me esperen que no llego hasta mañana. La vida es una y la voy a vivir con ganas. Lo que yo quiero es el dinero, lujo y fama, fama, fama.
Ven y bailame bien pegadito, como los tiempos de Héctor y Tito. Ese mambo es lo que necesito, mi gasolina son tus besitos. Como Fonsi dale despacito, esa curva me tiene loquito. Ese chulo es real, no es un mito. Poesía pues te lo recito.
Hoy me voy de rumba, fiesta y vacilón. Pasa la juca y un trago de ron.
De North Carolina para El Salvador, de Dominicana para Nueva York. Si tiene frío entramos en calor, bailando.
Hoy me voy de rumba, fiesta y vacilón. Pasa la juca y un trago de ron.
De North Carolina para El Salvador, de Dominicana para Nueva York. Si tiene frío entramos en calor, bailando.
Me voy de rumba todo el fin de semana. Y no me esperen que no llego hasta mañana. La vida es una y la voy a vivir con ganas. Lo que yo quiero es el dinero, lujo y fama, fama, fama. Semana, mañana, con ganas. Fama, fama, fama. Oye, pero qué ricos son estos chicos. De Cuba y Dominicana para el mundo.
Wanda López.
Chris Kelly,
Maitre J.C. el palabra.
Hey, Diamante,
Diamante.
díselo, Lex.
¡Oh! Buenísimo, buenísimo.
There is a hot topic in the country right now with immigration and I hate to use the word illegal because no human is illegal to the earth, right? So I'm just going to jump into it before we get into the music. What is y'all take on the situation at the border right now with the influx of people coming to the country, what they say illegally? Is that a good, bad? Would you care to expand?
Man, actually, I was watching some this morning. It was kind of mind-boggling because it was like it was just a group of men and they were like on a line, right? They were just sitting down and it was like a voice. You could tell it was like a military or I don't know if it was a cop or what, but he was just asking like each individual like, "Hey, where are you from?" And they would like tell him, "Hey, I'm from here." And they were like, "Where you going?" And they were like, "I'm going to Miami." And then the other one was like, "Where you from?" And then he would tell him where he was from. He was like, "Where you going?" "I'm going here." It was like he was naming different United States. Like, these people were coming from, I don't know, you can even tell where they at.
Right.
But it's like they sending them to different states.
Different cities.
Yeah, like, and it was like I'm trying to figure out like what's going on? Like, why are they sending these people to different states? Or you know, I don't know if it's like they come here to just, you know, to find, you know, a better life and things like that. But at the same time, it was just is weird. So as far as like, you know, that subject, I'm not really, you know, I'm not gonna say I feel like it could be way better. Things could be way better. You know, more organized. But you know, we're all looking for a better life. So
Right. So on that note, anything that I can always edit, but anything, I love your honesty because it's really not trying to. So there are those that, okay, for me, like this, right? I'm a human first before I'm an American, right? So my thing that kind of makes it concerning for me, right? Let's say there's enough resources for 50 million people.
right.
But then 300 million people come in. Who's going to finance that? You know, the cities in New York are having a problem right now. It's going haywire. And you guys are Latinos, so I'd like to hear it from you guys. What's your perspective on it, Diamante?
Well, I feel, I feel bad. Maybe the people coming to this country, look for more better life, But I don't know what I can say about that because my situation, before is almost the same.
Right.
So, well, I think everybody needed like a second opportunity in this life,
Right.
So probably they have a more better, life for the kids, maybe in our country, it's not the same,
Right.
So probably, maybe if they can give you a chance, or I don't know, I don't know my opinion,
Okay. So back to the video and the Latinos. Those were they models?
Yeah. They that wasn't their first rodeo for sure. They've done it before
They
for
knew it.
sure.
They
Yeah,
were-
they knew what they were doing. They went in there.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was very organized, very professional.
Yeah.
So we went in there, we knocked it down, and
So are you guys independent artists? Are you guys a group? Are you signed to a label? Can you guys fill me on that?
Right now we're independent artists, We're not signed out. We're not a record out.
we have it's like an investment deal, but
Yeah.
not a record label per se.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you guys. You guys are individuals, but you do music together. What made you want to connect with him? Then I'll let you answer that same question. What was it about your partner that made you want to do music with him?
Well, I met him like 2011. Like
It's been a minute.
yeah,
It's
maybe
been a while that we
like
know
13 years old. Ago. So I have like a project to start working, and I call him. He says, "Send to me. I want to hear that. What you got?" So when I send, the track to him, he said, "Okay, I want to get in. So we're gonna start working." So that day, from the beginning, when we start working, I feel like a brother. Me
Yeah.
and him. Yeah. We're working together, so we do like a duo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what about you, brother?
Man, yeah, working with Diamante has been a really fun experience, man. I learned a lot from him. He's a very disciplined guy. He's very disciplined, and that's something that a lot of artists they lack. They feel like with the talent, that's all I need. But talent talent is not enough anymore. You need way more than just talent nowadays. And I feel like Diamante, he's very influential when it comes to things like that. And I'm sure he picks my brain too. So we just work together, man. It's a teamwork, and we just vibe off each other.
Listen, that music video. This is not a shot at a lot of local artists because the cameramen are getting better.
Yeah.
But who shot that video? And I'm assuming you guys were on a budget because that looked like a Hype Williams video. That was dope.
Yeah. The video was shot in Miami with this filmmaking company, and they actually work with with big artists too.
Right, I
so
can tell.
yeah. So they gave us the opportunity to work with them. It's actually like the third time, right? Diamante that we work with.
Yeah, that's the third video we made.
I would
with him.
stay with them.
Yeah, he's very talented. And we actually was with him when he was just him by himself, and now he's got his own team and everything. So.
Yeah.
Man,
You want to
Miami.
give him a shout out, or that's something you're trying to keep private?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely, man. Shout out to my boy Robótico. El Robótico sabe que lo que, bro. Saludos para ti, mi hermano.
Para Robovisión allá.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Latino?
Yeah, from Nicaragua.
From Nicaragua.
Oh, man. We're going to shout the brother out.
Ya tú sabes.
That's the next question, man. The Latin scene is hot in America. We know it's hot around the world, but why do you think so many American people are embracing like reggaeton or just the whole Latin vibe?
Oh, man, that's reggaeton became the new pop, man. Everybody wanted to jump on Spanish reggaeton now. I've seen French Montana. It's a couple of artists that I can name you that have worked with Hispanic artists, and I feel like that's just the new thing now. Everything has its moment, and I feel like that right now is reggaeton's moment.
What about you, brother?
Well, reggaeton for me is my passion, That's I like it. Well, I like to hear hip hop and rap, you know, and trap. We make it trap, you know.
Yeah, we make trap
like
too.
it.
And all
Oh
that.
wow.
But
It's more for the girls.
I mean,
though.
we do reggaeton is like when you do for the club, you know, for the girls. But trap, you know, you gotta make it for the street too, you know.
Why do you think so many women? So educate me on the reggaeton. It has a lot of African, Caribbean drums. Can one of y'all break it down for me on that?
Oh yeah, it's a mix. Well, reggaeton started in Jamaica, man.
Right.
It comes from Jamaica. Then Panama.
Panama, yeah.
Yeah, Panama. They started putting, you know, like Spanish lyrics on top of because it was just like a I don't know how.
Well,
it was like just like the beat.
Panama just started do like a slow reggaeton, you know.
Yeah.
But Puerto Rico, they like make more.
Basically, it comes from Jamaica. Then Panama, they started putting lyrics to it,
Yeah.
and then Puerto Ricans, they were the ones who popularized it. So, you know, it became worldwide after that.
Man, reggaeton, I don't care what you're doing. It could be a white college, it could be a black college, Spanish folks. You play that in the truck and everybody starts dancing. It's got a good vibe.
Yeah, it's got a nice rhythm to it.
Speaking of the Latin community and reggaeton, can you guys name to me, give me an artist, a Latin artist, male or female, that inspired you? Who do you look up to?
My favorite he's from Puerto Rico. He's Dominican too. His name is Arcangel. He's my favorite. He's my I've always looked up to him. And also De La Ghetto, which is somebody that he's worked with too. Randy. It's a couple of guys there that I mean, but in English too, man. I used to listen to Wayne a lot too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Wayne was a big influence for me growing up, and and it's a couple of guys too. Yeah, man, it's a lot of people.
What about you, bro?
Me too. I like this guy De La Ghetto, De La Jeezy. He from Puerto Rico.
Oh really?
Yeah. And the new artist probably I can do is My Tower.
Okay.
Yeah, and
You're probably like, who are these people?
yeah, maybe.
No, I'm sitting. No, this is dope. This is educating me.
Yeah, man.
I gotta say, for me, it's Big Pun.
Big Pun, man. Yeah, that's nice.
Like Big Pun and Tego B.
Oh, okay.
See,
Okay.
Tego came with the fro and the Afro Caribbean.
Tego Calderon.
You know who I like it too? Akon.
Yeah.
Akon. Yeah.
Yeah, Akon, he's nice. Yeah, Akon, nice.
See, Akon, he's an African brother, but he's like, his world is global. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Saying he works with everybody. Yeah, Akon is beautiful.
He's done a lot of things for his country.
Man,
too.
isn't he, brother? He's one of my heroes because of what he does. He's just on the ground level helping people.
Yeah.
But you're right. My Spanish is what they say, lengua de la calle.
Lengua de la calle.
Yeah, like
Pues tú sabes de la calle.
yeah. Cuando estaba joven, when I was little,
Oye.
I spoke a little bit of Spanglish.
Ah, okay.
In Estado California with the Califas.
Yeah, oh,
So
okay.
Chicanos and stuff like that. Yeah.
Con los cholos allá.
Con
de
los
Cali.
cholos.
Oh, ¿cómo está? You know, like,
Eso.
so mi español is terrible. Yeah, my Spanish is terrible. So the artists that you're, like, and I'm getting older, the artists that you're naming, this is great. You're educating me and our viewers. Wow.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, Spanish music, it's
Soulful is
it's,
beautiful.
yeah,
man.
it's soulful, and it's got so many different type of genres, man. You like, it's not just reggaeton, it's a lot of different, like, for example, that last video that we did, that's not a reggaeton, it's called un merengue.
Merengue,
yeah.
like merengue.
Urbano, right?
Urbano,
Because
yeah.
it's got some raps in it too. So we don't just focus on one thing, but we do have our style, our line, which is urban reggaeton, or it could be trap too.
What's the goal for y'all? Are you guys pushing this? I mean, you're doing music together. Is there the name of the group, or are y'all just keeping it individual names? Or
No, individual name, Diamante Lekz. I mean,
Yeah.
not-
y'all
it's not
got
a-
to feel, even though y'all individuals, you got to feel like y'all got that group element.
Oh yeah. We're like a duo right now. We're
Yeah.
working on a project together as a duo. So
Let me ask you this: how dope is it to be able to say to somebody in the studio, you can flip it in English and then Spanish? Because that's dope, man.
yeah, man.
And the
it's-
way Spanish rhymes, it just goes hard on the beat, man.
yeah, man. I guess it comes from me obviously being Dominican, and then coming over here, and learning the language, learning the culture. I guess it just it just fluents now. It just flows. I'm able to just like because that's one of the things that people like about me too, is that I'm able to, to rap, which I'm not like, I don't consider myself a rapper, but when I do rap, I'm able to switch it to English and Spanish, I guess
you just got a cool energy and vibe with the
man, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
And my brother's so smooth right here. The women love him.
Oh yeah, man, Diamante, yeah.
Yeah, I only got to hang out with him once or twice. We
Absolutely.
at a Mexican restaurant, or we at a restaurant, and I noticed that how we say hyenas and rucas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were checking them out. Yeah.
Hyenas and
Oh
Ruca.
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
When I speak Spanish, people are like, "Oh, you've been around the Chicanos." Or the
Exactly. Yeah, those are words that they use.
Yeah. So when I went to New York and Jersey and different places, and I was listening to the Boricuas and people speaking, I was like, it's the Chicanos and Mexicans on the West Coast got a real Cali
Oh yeah,
kind of
man.
vibe.
That's a whole different one. I love it though.
Yeah. They're both dope. They're just
Yeah.
different. And when you're in New York, it's that soul. You know what I mean? That the Boricuas and Colombians and everybody.
It's so different. I love it so much. The style from like you said, like from Cali, and then the style from up north. It's like a different
But doesn't
everything.
that make
like,
life beautiful?
yeah, man. Like that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. It's like wow. It's like different colors. Like
Right.
pick whichever you like the best. But to me, I like them both.
Right. So you guys will go to California. You go anywhere.
Man,
before,
yeah, we
work with
have.
any artists.
I think Diamante's been to California before, but it wasn't. Was it? I don't think it was music. Was it for music?
No, it's
Okay.
something with family. And,
Yeah, but for music, we haven't been to LA yet.
Well,
We would love
one
to.
day, one day.
We've been
we're
to New
still
York,
waiting,
though. We've been to New York.
So just for the record, for the viewers, you guys will work with any local artists out in California, Texas, anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's got a plan and the vision, yeah, we
Right.
work. Yeah, we're
Just
open
not
to it.
wasting time.
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's got to have it's got to have a goal to it. We can't just do a plan.
Let's
with no
speak
goal.
goals for the people.
Yeah,
A
man.
year from now, where do y'all see each other? 5 years from now, where do you see each other?
Well, a year from now, I see us traveling. I see us, going to countries that we've never been to.
I feel like we're gonna do more concert.
Yeah, we'll be out here doing more concerts live. Right now, we've been moving more around here. Like we've been going to VA a lot.
Right.
We've been to Miami. We've been to New York. We've been to Maryland, DC,
We've been to El Salvador.
El Salvador. We've been to El Salvador too. So
You guys did music in El Salvador?
yeah, man. We're actually going back. We're supposed to be going back for
Man,
a festival.
Take me with you.
Yeah,
how
let's
was
go.
that?
Let's go.
What about
Let's do
teach
it.
the people? How were the Salvadorian people, and how was that?
Oh man, look, when I was going there first, I was a bit nervous because the things that they used to talk about that country. Man, when I went there, it was totally different. It was like a paradise out there, man. Like the food, like just the people, the culture. I had so much fun. The support from there. I met his family too, and I just had a lot of fun. Eating their food and just trying different things, man. It was good.
Yeah, Salvador does get a gangster rep.
Oh yeah, man.
They some tough gangsters there, right?
They got a new president now that just he basically neutralized all of that. But before, man, yeah, they used to be known. They was like the number one, right?
They
They're the
don't
number
play-
one country in the
Number one,
world.
yeah.
And you grew up there. Maybe you can tell some of the Latinos or
Man.
some of the people in America that we almost got it pretty easy, don't we?
Man, before the country's really bad danger. That's the danger in the world, But now that's the first country saving people,
Yeah, they're saving people. Yeah, he's doing good.
I mean, I'm trying to invite everybody to go to El Salvador right now.
I feel like
it's the
everybody-
best. It's the best right now.
You got to visit that country, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got to go and visit El Salvador. Man. I didn't even get to go to the beach, but I've heard that they got some nice waters out there. It's beautiful. So.
Man, the Latin people as a whole are a beautiful people, brother. All my life, I've been embraced by Latinos. On the West Coast, we used to say La Raza.
La raza, yeah.
And so when I was little, I learned my Cholo style from the essays, and I love the Latinas, I love black women, I love all women. Right? But so there's always that sense of familia,
Oh, yeah.
and there's that brown pride. There's that pride that is, I don't know how we say it, how you guys would say it, but it's like that strong spirit, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
Why are Latin men and so strong spirited? Is that ancient Aztec, Inca? What is that?
Our households, man, that comes from our households. Hispanics, they're real big, in God, teaching that, the God, who God is, and what what he's all about since you're young. I mean, I remember when I was really young, my aunts were already, like making me read, like different verses and things like that, different books, different magazines that like talked about God and religion and things like that. So, I feel like it just comes from the household.
What about you, brother?
Well, like he said, the same.
Some answers are so good, you know.
Yeah.
You guys are like a.
Well, I think me and Lex, we combination.
We already know.
After today, we're gonna have to call y'all back in about 6 months to a year to see their progress, man. But here's my take on Latin people. Yeah. Latin people, the Bible says, "Be ye a doer of the word, not a hearer." My understanding is be action. One thing I've always been impressed about Latinos, they do it. They don't talk about it. A lot of Americans talk about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And Latinos really get into that. When I was growing up, right? So I teach a lot of youth. The best builders were black people. The churches were built by black masons, brick masons, not Freemasons. Construction. But in America, what has happened, the push to push black kids and other kids to college has kind of taken away the trade set. They used to have trades in schools here.
Oh, okay.
So now I tell people from a financial standpoint, if you go eat at La Perlita or Su Tienda La Perlita, I forget, in La Calle Walltown.
Yeah, La Perlita.
La Perlita. You see how many Latin construction crews are, tree crews.
Yeah.
So the hands-on and the family still. So this is a shout-out for La Raza.
Oh, yeah, man.
I need to do a Latin night because I have on my podcast White Wednesdays where I celebrate white artists, right? People used to be like, are you a Klan member? I'm like, come on, man. I can't tell white people how beautiful, like I do a lot of country.
Okay.
And on Thursdays, I have called Throwback Thursdays.
Yeah.
So I need a Latin night.
Nice.
I need a Latin night. But one guy, he's from Mongolia. He says, brother, we need a Monday Mongolian night.
Yeah.
So I really need a Latin night. So y'all help me come up with a dope name. And what I do on my podcast, it'll be, I just strictly do reactions to Latin music.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Because on Wednesday nights, I do like country or rock or Metallica, and I really give a breakdown. Thursday nights, I do black music. But all of us are indebted to black people when it comes to music.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
On as far as
like, for instance, I tell the white artists, like I listen to a lot of bluesy white artists, right?
Okay.
And if you track the origins of it, they're indebted to black artists. I think you got black blood in you too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Latinos, what do you feel like you, as your music, are indebted to blacks that may have paved the way? What's your view on that?
Well,
that's a pretty deep
that's
question.
a deep question, yeah. But yeah, man, yeah, absolutely. Whatever. I feel like I'm all about, me and also my ancestors and, whoever was here before us. So, whoever made the way for who we are today, I'm definitely doing for that, for that person as well. Whoever that person is, whoever, whatever race he is, I'm definitely, I'm supporting behind it and I'm working hard and I'm glad that he was able to, pay the way for us.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Whoever that person is, I'm telling you, like, you say he's black, if he is, and whoever he was, I'm definitely, like, always working hard, and I hope, I hope they see it.
That's right.
Let me give you guys, I don't know how old you are, but I'm a little older than you guys. Hip hop was definitely started by blacks and Latinos in the Bronx and New York. So the Latin connection has always been there. If you look at who Scott LaRock and some of those people are around, and you start mentioning, I have a brother, he's a scholar, man. I need to get him on the show because he really just tracks the influence and influx of Latin artists and their contribution to hip hop.
Oh, wow.
So looking into the camera, if you would, you're saying thank you to those that came before you. It's very important that we give praise to our ancestors. We don't worship them like the way we worship God, but we give praise to them for paving the way. Now you guys can travel the world doing music and getting paid for it.
Absolutely. Some that they weren't able to do before, and now we are able to do because of them, because of whatever they were able to do and sacrifices that they made. So, yeah, man. That's absolutely.
Cool. Yeah.
So do you guys have any questions for me? Because I like to turn the script around. They were tearing me up. My partners, we were just on the show. They were like, asking me questions. I wasn't prepared. This interview is about you, but if you ever have any questions about what we're doing, the podcast. I can edit any of this.
How long you been doing the podcast now,
Well,
man?
I'll give you a little history, right? Years ago, we used to do it like the Smack DVD, the foaming at the mouth. We used to go out and film people.
Oh, wow.
But there was no internet. So my internet presence is very small right now.
Gotcha.
Because I think, it's not a big following, right? So 2017, one of my brothers, he's got almost 1 million viewers, subscribers on YouTube. His name's Angry Man. Check him out on
Angry
YouTube.
Man.
Angry Man.
Okay.
Israel Mills, and then we were going to do a sit-down podcast like this. He
Yeah.
started doing it. This is Angry Man. This is all he does for a living.
Oh, man.
okay.
Full
And
time. I don't want to talk about money. Bro, he makes great money off
I
YouTube.
bet he does, man. This is what.
And if you look at his content, he really speaks up for the men.
Oh, that's what's
Angry
up.
Man, give you flowers while you're here. So for me, I've been interviewing celebrities since the foaming at the mouth. You can look on YouTube and see that. But we never really got a big internet presence.
Okay.
We used to go through the streets and film people like the Smack DVD. So we were like the Smack and Come Up out of Carolina.
Right. Right.
So now I'm trying to buy back some of my time. Now that I'm older, I want to make, use my gift. And
I think you're doing great, man. I think you're
Thank
doing
you,
great.
bro.
I feel like,
I mean,
just
I-
looking
I-
at the equipment, yeah, man, it's great.
I feel, thank you, for inviting us.
Oh, man, you're my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I feel happy, like it's my house in here.
He feels like
thank you.
home.
Yeah.
I feel happy and I apologize. We usually have wings, right? But we had all the grandbabies. Right?
Oh, it's all good, man.
Next time I gotta feed y'all.
It's all
Yeah.
good. Hopefully, when we come back, we'll have new stories to tell.
Yeah.
New experiences, and yeah.
Let's do it. So right now, is there a single or a release about to happen that you're about to push? Is there a song coming out that you're really gonna push together, or is there a song that's already been released that you're pushing?
Well, we have a video. We have a song that's out, but we haven't dropped the video yet, and people want to watch the video.
I mean,
so-
we got the song already on YouTube.
Yeah, it's already out.
All our Spotify, Apple
but we wanted to
Music.
give it like a
But
little video.
the video is ready, to pop out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't shot the music video yet.
Well, it's shot. It's ready.
Oh,
we got,
wow.
yeah, we're just trying to come up with a date to.
Yeah.
Man, let me know about
So,
the
yeah,
release.
man.
We'll push that. That's
Yeah,
dope.
man. So yeah, it's that, and then we got a few other songs that we're working on right now, and yeah, man. It's
So you
it's-
guys finance your own projects.
Well, we're like I was saying, we have a investment deal right now, so we were someone that
You
invests.
got somebody got some. Whoever it is, they got some money, man. Because I saw the quality. These were not no like bootleg models, man. They were
Nah, man. It's a real thing, man. Like I said, that's what anybody that we work with, we want to make sure that they have a vision and they're actually
Right.
serious about it. Because if we serious about our work, we want to make sure that anybody we work with is serious about theirs too. So
I'll say this on there. I would love to be one of the producers or a part of it. I would love to see you guys do a song with Bam.
man, that'd be
But
dope.
you have a rock Latin twist to it, so we can make it a global
I
anthem.
love rock, man.
Yo, Bam is a singer rocker, man.
I
Like,
love rock, man.
I need to hook y'all
It's
up.
really, really amazing
Yeah,
to work
man.
together with him.
I love rock, man. I would love, man. And honestly, we don't have a rock, so that would be
We
something
gotta
crazy.
do something different.
That would be
you know?
something
You see how he
crazy.
automatically gave y'all love?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That's how he is.
That's the thing about it. Like, I feel like I said, it's not just about talent, man. You got to have other things. Like, and the vibe to me is very important. Like, if
Energy,
the vibe is
right.
not there, if the energy is not there,
Man, I've been
no,
knowing
it's
this.
not.
Let me tell you how I met him. I was over on 10th Street in the east side of Winston.
He left
Now-
already?
No, they already had to leave.
Oh, okay.
Well, say, for instance, Winston-Salem is real. Greensboro is real.
Yeah.
High Point is real. We were talking about how violent your country can be or has been.
Oh, man, yeah.
But North Carolina got some killers. You can be killed anywhere, right? So it's about
they do.
respecting people. But I will say this. It was 10th Street, Winston-Salem. We were I was shooting a music video. And I saw this kid. This is many years ago. He's come with his jewelry. He had his hair. You and him kind of favor a little bit the energy, right? So I said, man, I like this kid. So some of the gangsters said to him, man, you can't shoot your music video over here. He looked at him and said, I'll shoot my music video anywhere I want. And I dabbed him up. I said, you family
Yeah,
now.
that's
I got
it.
you.
That's it.
Yeah, but me and him been knowing each other almost 20-some years. He's a great artist. You guys are great artists. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from your music, are you guys fathers, family men? What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah. I'm a father, too, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
A 2-year-old?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, nah, he's 4. The youngest one is 4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my girl, she's 11, and
Man.
my boy, he's 13 now.
How
Yeah.
important is family to you guys?
Oh,
That's-
very.
That's the really important, in life. The family is first,
Yeah,
Before
family.
you start doing anything else, your family gotta that's the part, you know.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got
I'm
him.
about to put y'all in the hot seat. These are one of these questions. I'm gonna try to dig into your soul and, and your mind, and you can answer these looking into the camera. On these
My
ones.
mind.
And you guys are ready for it. You got the soul, right?
Yeah.
We'll start with you, brother.
All right.
Tell the people. You don't have to be long, but what legacy do you want to leave?
Hardworking man. Hardworking man who never gave up, who did everything for his family and for his dreams.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be more responsible, you know, and don't stop. You gotta keep going. Whatever you want to do in your life, you know, don't stop. If you want to do something better for your family, for you know, whatever you want to do, never stop, man. You gotta keep going.
That's dope. I got to give you props on those shades, man. Can I pull something up for you?
man.
Hey, let me show you something real fast. Let me show you my little page right here. I want to show you. Sometimes I'll be rocking the. Oh, let's see.
Oh, man.
See my shades? Sometimes I'll be rocking them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, Diamante, I'm surprised Diamante don't have the shades today, man. Diamante is the one with the he's the king of shades.
Man, isn't he?
He
So
got
this-
like five.
I know, man.
He got about 700 pairs, man.
This is the first time, you know.
For
I
real,
don't
I'm
have it
surprised, man. I'm surprised. I'm the one that's usually not showing my, you know, I'm the one that's always showing my eyes, and
Oh,
he's the
yeah.
one with shades on it.
Man, that's crazy. The shades allow me to cry when I'm doing it. My eyes are puffy like my mom.
pain.
Man, what are you talking about? Let's talk about the ladies, the Rukas. What's y'all situation for the ladies that might be subscribed? Are y'all single? Are y'all? What's going on with that?
I'm not single. I'm in a relationship right now. So yeah, you know, I'm
And
happy.
So how was your woman that you guys are like the women love you? How'd she handle that?
You know, good. There's things that, you know, she doesn't approve of, and there's things that she doesn't like, you know, but
So no hands on in the videos? 'Cause I don't think I think both of y'all were respectful. Y'all were like doing your thing from a distance.
yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, and, you know,
Classic,
just
classic.
I mean, it's like you gotta do something like professional, you know.
yeah.
I mean, it's a job, you know. You gotta do it. I mean, anyway, you have to do it because
Like, there's no like sneaking with, you know, the girls, like all the models, like,
yeah.
hey, can we, you know, like talk over here, or like, you know,
It's very professional.
we
That's
don't,
dope.
yeah, I don't. I guess it's just about my image too. I wouldn't want to do something and then, you know, like any of those girls goes and spreads a rumor or start saying
They can ruin
saying
your
lies.
career.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so yeah, I stay away from all of that, man.
That's dope. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, especially for the young brothers out there, you hear it from the cats that are in the game. Don't touch the candy.
Yeah, man.
The
Just
flowers look nice, but don't pick them.
Yeah.
Leave the flowers alone.
make them want to touch you.
Oh, that's power. That's power.
Make them want to touch you, man. That's it.
May he rest in peace. One of my OGs, Hanif, old Muslim brother, told me, he says, you have power with a woman when you don't sleep with her.
Exactly.
He says the moment you sleep on, there's a thin line between love and hate, especially if you sleep with them really good. Then they hate you. I was like, what? I understand the
Yeah,
science.
do your thing, man. Just focus on yourself, and they're gonna peep that. I'm like, oh wow, like he's not even paying attention. Like,
Right. And
yeah, it's a lot.
I want to turn
If that's
to
what
this
you.
I want to turn to this camera. Give y'all a shout out. This is your personal camera right here, Diamante.
Yeah.
My Latin brothers.
I heard you talking about this camera right here.
No, I like yours right there.
There you go.
So we, I thank y'all, man. You're like one of our first few guests. We're only taking in 3 more slots.
Okay.
And then after that, we're doing only celebrities until the following year. It's not that I love the local artists. I love the grind. It's just like you said, time and vision.
Yeah.
And so a lot of artists out here, we implore you to get serious. Own your music, man.
Yeah.
If you got to pay a producer, it's better to pay a producer than to get flagged and don't get me wrong, we're all
Absolutely,
on
man.
budget.
It's-
So who are some of the? Are you guys open for new producers as far as
Oh
your
yeah.
music?
Yeah. We
Where,
love working with
where do they
producers.
send the beats to if they want to send beats to you guys?
Desastre Music
Yeah.
at gmail.com. Yeah,
Yeah.
Desastre Music. So you know, it's
gmail.com.
Desastre.
If you guys text
Music.
that to me, I'll put it on the screen.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What about your
Send any beats
contacts?
there. Any beats. Any beats.
If anybody want to do, you know, something with us, I mean, they can contact, you know.
But if you're a producer,
yeah,
just send beats to that email and let us know, man. We'll work with you. We'll work with anybody. Like I said, we do, you know, trap, hip hop, reggaeton in Spanish, And you know, our hip hop is in Spanish, but I could throw some English in there too. So,
We can mix, you know.
yeah, we can mix
Spanish
it up.
and
We can
English.
mix it up. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. So that video that we're previewing on here, this is probably an hour-long story. Is there another music video you want to watch while we're here? What's your dope one?
Oh yeah. We have What's Up Blues.
En Acción, we got...
Pick me your best or one of your next that you want to see.
Besides the one that we just dropped.
Yeah.
There's-
The music video we showed earlier today. Remember, I'm going to put it in there.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another
I
one.
mean, you can find on YouTube, you
know
know,
what,
like
play-
Diamante Lekz. I mean, you can see all the videos, whatever we have in there.
We have actually we could do. This your boy Lax
Yeah.
con Diamante dando clases, mi gente.
All right, let's watch it.
Yeah. ¿Qué lo que es Hydrus? Súbemela un poquito, loco, ahí. Lex.
Terminó el recreo, regresé.
Diamante.
Vine por mi asiento, así que muévanse. Cuando escucha mi nombre se les ve
¿Qué lo
que
que?
se ponen cagados, saben que llegó el jefe.
Yeah. Yo no quería, pero la calle me llama. Quiere que le meta fuego a todos ustedes. Yo soy un real, por eso el gueto me clama. Y ustedes son sapos como 6 y 9. Yo no quería, pero la calle me llama. Quiere que le meta fuego a todos ustedes. Yo soy un real, por eso el gueto me clama. Y ustedes son sapos como 6 y 9.
Llegó el coronel de la base para enseñarle a todos ustedes cómo es que se hace. Alumnos, tomen asiento, les voy a dar una clase. No se trata de rima, tampoco de frase. Pa' que te respete te tengo que dar el pase. Bajen de esa nube pa' que no fracasen. Asesórate, lee más, infórmate. Tengo que usar una lupa porque de acá no se ven. Hablan demasiado y hacen poco. Yo soy calladito pero loco. Ten cuidado que por quema coco salió una revólver disparada por un loco. Hablan demasiado y hacen poco. Yo soy calladito pero loco. Ten cuidado que por quema coco salió una revólver disparada por un loco.
Yo no quería, pero la calle me llama. Quiere que le meta fuego a todos ustedes. Yo soy un real, por eso el gueto me clama. Y ustedes son sapos como 6 y 9. Yo no quería, pero la calle me llama. Quiere que le meta fuego a todos ustedes. Yo soy un real, por eso el gueto me clama. Y ustedes son sapos como 6 y 9.
No me ronquen demasiado si no están en nada. De subestimado le logro pasar. Sonando en todos los lados, no me van a callar. Ya pronto mundial, super internacional. Yo visto diferente, cabrón, sueno diferente. Mis letras son diferentes, flow me brota hasta en los dientes. Ustedes son conscientes que en esto soy un demente. No hay quien se me ponga enfrente, estamos on fire, caliente. Yo visto diferente, cabrón, sueno diferente. Mis letras son diferentes, flow me brota hasta en los dientes. Ustedes son conscientes que en esto soy un demente. No hay quien se me ponga enfrente, estamos on fire, caliente.
Terminó el recreo, regresé. Vine por mi asiento, así que muévanse.
Yo no quería, pero la calle me llama. Quiere que le meta fuego a todos ustedes. Yo soy un real, por eso el gueto me clama. Y ustedes son sapos como 6 y 9. Yo no quería, pero la calle me llama. Quiere que le meta fuego a todos ustedes. Yo soy un real, por eso el gueto me clama. Y ustedes son sapos como 6 y 9.
Desastre Music. Diamante Lekz, Los Felinos, Chris Kelly, DJ NC, Alexis, brillando.
That was a dope music video, dope song. Okay, so
Yeah,
that way we
man.
can drop. I'm glad y'all have your own music. Listen, when y'all artists, when you're local, you come to me, if you have your own music, it makes it easier, man. YouTube is gangsters. Facebook is gangsters. They will shut the whole thing down behind copyright.
Got to be legal, man. You got to be
Man, they
legal.
humbled my ass. I was a jack of all trades. You know, like we were bootlegging. I'll rap to the Wu-Tang and then they'll shut me down. Like,
Oh yeah. Even on lives, man. You can't even be on live and
No,
have
no.
music playing in the background.
we start working the new projects. Musa.
Yeah, we got a new
called
song
Musa,
too
yeah.
that's coming out. Musa.
Wait, Musa like Moses?
Musa
No,
is
Musa
like
is
a
like
Bonnie.
Musa. It could be Musa
Oh,
could
really?
be money. It could be Musa could be money, or it could also be like
Oh.
Musa could be like what you get when you're
Yeah.
when you're in a row, when you're just riding.
Really?
You're just
Yeah.
riding.
Lo siento porque la palabra Musa en Arabia is Moses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like Musa.
Interesante,
Isa.
interesante.
Yeah, so
Sí,
that's
sí,
dope.
sí.
So Musa, for us, Musa is like a money, you know. You move on, money.
Musa para nosotros es like tener la musa, like cuando tú puedes escribir mucho y se te entra and you could just write.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to put you on the spot, man. I think my wife, I think all women love Spanish. When I used to be out to be in Horn, I'd say something Spanish to the girls, right? What's the dope? Give me a dope pickup line you'd say to a woman.
Oh. Dale, bro.
Or say, what's the first thing you
Lexi.
said to your wife? Like, what's a great? It don't have to be disrespectful. What's a great line you say to a woman in Spanish? I'm putting them
Well-
on the spot, fellas. I'm putting them on the spot.
Dale duro, dale, dile.
No,
I
you
don't-
know,
I don't-
well, when I get home, you know, and I talk to my wife, you know.
What do you say to your wife? Like
I love to compliment my girl's skin. She's got such a pretty skin.
Oh, does she? So what would you say
Yeah,
in
so I
Spanish? Then
just
translate.
tell her, I just show them like, baby, you shine so bright today. You look so good. Your
Wow, that's
skin
dope,
is just,
man.
yeah, your
So say
skin
that
is
in
just
Spanish.
glowing.
So say that in Spanish for
Yo lo que le digo a mi esposa, ¿sabe qué? Me gusta tu pelo, tu pelo rizado, colocho, como decimos los salvadoreños.
That's a beautiful language. Tell me Spanish. Okay, you too, Papa. Go ahead.
No, así, mi amor, me encanta tu piel. Me gusta tu piel.
Oh, he loves her skin.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning Spanish with these brothers, man. Like,
Yeah, man. So you already knew. So you knew piel was
Yeah,
was
skin.
skin. Okay.
You know,
So, man,
you know
good.
pelo,
Yeah, hair,
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
hair, yeah.
So yeah,
See,
man.
You know, like some of the words, like I've lost so much because I don't get to practice Spanish. My Spanish is really terrible. When I'm listening to y'all, I'm like,
But I want to hear you something. Tell me something in Spanish because I want to hear it, you know. I mean, just
listen.
talk to, you know.
me,
like,
I'm gonna say it slow, like a southerner, like a southern white.
Yeah, man.
Mi español is terrible.
no,
Terrible.
Porque yo no recuerdo. I don't remember much.
no, pero habla bien,
Gracias.
se escucha bien.
Ah, claro,
Sí.
yeah. Se
Claro,
entiende, se
gracias.
Se
entiende.
entiende,
Yo te
está
entiendo.
perfecto.
Perfecto.
Sí.
Gracias, mis hermanos.
Can you say hola El Salvador?
How? Hola?
Hola El Salvador.
No sé cómo.
No, say.
Hola, Salvador. Hey, listen.
No, El Salvador.
Oh, listen. Lo siento. Que pasó El Salvador?
There you go.
Es mi hermano. We love you, man. I want some of that comida, the food, right?
Las pupusas.
Oh, man.
La
And,
pupusa.
and mujer, lo siento, I'm married, but if I wasn't, I'd be over there. en la playa con la mujer.
En la playa con las mujeres.
Con mi grande estómago. No, but yeah. Hey, I love your country, man. I love the Latin people, man. There's no apology. I love all people. I'm the kind of guy that if I'm in a room full of country people, I'm not afraid to talk about rap. I'm not afraid to be around a whole bunch of rappers and tell them I love Alan Jackson. I'm a human first.
Yeah.
In honor of my late great mother, Betty Spillman, she was a praying woman. And I say to people all the time, I'll say this. My mother didn't leave me an inheritance. I didn't have a lot of money. For many years, I was hurt because I see other people who were left with money, right? The greatest gift my mother left me was an inheritance to pray and to love people. And so I don't know how we say it in Spanish, but the human race, la raza, is one family. Todo el mundo. How would you say that?
Que la humanidad es una sola raza. Somos
Una
todos
sola familia.
Man,
Una
you
sola
guys need to
familia.
make some apps for your voices, the Spanish apps,
Yeah.
where you send like apps out. One of my buddies said, Croc, I'm giving you a shout out. He's got this nice speaking voice. I told him he's funny too. He needs to make a GPS. You know, like the lady that speaks.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all should do that.
man,
with
his
some-
voice should be like turn right, turn left.
Hey, how do you say turn right? I forgot. Like,
Doble a la derecha.
Doble a la derecha.
and izquierda is to the
A
left.
la luz, haz una izquierda.
Guía a la izquierda.
Oh, man, you guys need to be on the radio. With them. But don't those mics sound dope? Those
Man,
short
yeah,
mics?
I think it's the mics, man.
Yeah.
You,
No,
I think
it's-
you're just
it's-
hyping us up, man.
no,
I think
it's
the
you guys.
the mics, man.
Listen, this was my first one to road, but those short mics, it makes you sound like you're like
Yeah,
Barry
man.
White or something.
I can't.
Oh, yeah,
you
I
know,
like it.
I love it, man.
Man, I
I wanna.
I can't believe it. We have like 45 minutes talk, and I feel like
It's
Like
what
we
my
just
fast.
started, yeah, like we
yeah.
just started, man. I want to say thank you too, because this is
Man.
our first
Man.
podcast
Oh,
that we
yeah,
do,
man.
man.
Listen.
And it was in English, so this is gonna be
I
nice for the
appreciate
people
it.
that listen to us, and they're
Man.
gonna be surprised that we actually, doing music. I mean, a podcast in English is gonna be interesting. Yeah.
Well, I take that humbly. I take that as a gift because Chase Elliott was on our thing. You guys should hook up Chase Elliott. This was his first, and now he's getting ready to prepare himself for Vlad TV and other avenues.
Yeah, man, that's the way.
And I'd say some of my heroes are like Gilly the Kid. He lost his son recently. Respect to Gilly. Wallow, I love his morning inspiration.
Podcast, man, it took over completely.
Y'all should do your own. I tell everybody.
Man, first let's make it first,
Yeah. Well, once you make it, the podcast blows, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But
I hope so. It's not gonna be the last, inviting us. Probably,
No, next time we'll have some Spanish food. Yeah.
So we'll have some Spanish food next time, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring a pupusa in here.
I'll pay for it. Listen. Okay. In closing, I thank you for coming. I want you guys to look into the camera and give us your closing. And then I'll close the show.
You already know, man. This is your boy Lekz con Diamante. Please go follow us in all of our social medias. Go subscribe to our YouTube. Diamante Lekz. Diamond and Lekz. But in Spanish, Diamante y Lekz.
Yeah.
Go everywhere.
Instagram, you can find us, Instagram, Diamante Lekz. So I got my personal on Instagram too, Diamante.
_
Yeah. Brillando. You can find.
You already know, man. Also go to Spotify. We everywhere. The music is everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music. Where else? Diamante. 150.
150.
Yeah, 150 platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, we everywhere.
Websites.
Really?
Yeah. So you guys are gonna start seeing us more. We're gonna start traveling and doing more shows. So just put ourselves out there more.
Oh man, I forgot to do this for you. Got to do this for you. We got to take a negative. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot before we close. I'm sorry.
We were just about to go.
Listen, negative. We're gonna land it right here. I'm gonna give you a negative situation, and you try to turn it into a positive. Okay.
Let's see what's up.
You and Diamante on the road, right?
All right.
You got this big show. It's your first show, about to get paid $50,000 each, whatever. And it rains, and the show gets canceled.
Oh,
do you stay there for another few days to make it up to fans? How do you take that negative and make it a positive?
I'll probably. It's a different ways. We could do like a little meet and greet at a restaurant. Have our fans meet us there.
Yeah.
Whoever wanted to see us, go take pictures there. Exchange social medias, whatever the case may be, to make the fans happy and. You know,
would you stay an extra 2 days to do the show for them if they wanted to?
If it's something that the promoters want to do, yeah.
And the money's right? Okay, good.
If we got time, we don't have another something to do,
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. Sorry, I just had to put them on the spot. This is our little positive and negative.
That's dope, though, man. That could be like your little,
that's
a little set, man. Like a little set, man,
I like it.
I like that.
I think this is life because the yin and the yang, right?
Yeah.
We are made up of negative energy and positive energy. And there's that neutral that, the natives had a saying that whatever wolf you feed will become the better, the big bad wolf or the good wolf. And in Islam, it teaches that when the Muslims say Salaam alaikum to the right, they're giving peace and greetings to the angel on the right side of you. And when they do the left, the angel there, and the left is symbolic of that which is bad, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you look at the old cartoons with the devil and the angel, think about how many
Tom
times.
and Jerry used to say.
Yeah, man?
Tom and Jerry.
How old
See, I have kids, man, and my youngest, he loves Tom and Jerry. He's crazy with Tom and Jerry, and I remember that the little.
Hey,
devil
you
and the angel.
You haven't seen the video when the guy he's in the motel and he say, I don't speak good English, but
is it Tom and Jerry?
They say, Tony Jerry? The guy say, yeah. So Jerry here. If you come, bring your tongue, please.
He's trying to say they got rats in the hotel.
It's a Jerry here. If you come, please bring your tongue.
We got rooms, but Tom and Jerry. Okay, well Jerry's here.
Jerry's
so if you come, please bring tongue.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Oh man,
See,
that's not good.
About podcasting, there's no time constraints. Hey, listen, brothers, I love y'all. Y'all
man,
family.
So much,
You're family now. Me and
thank
Diamante.
you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate the family foaming in the mouth.
Yeah.
You already know, man.
I just learned that Diamante, you just taught me that means diamond.
Yeah, Diamante means diamond.
You taught me that before,
Yeah.
but I forgot. In closing, we got our brothers in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming. To the people watching, listen, you can be whatever you want to be. All jokes aside, it don't matter where you come from, what your gender is, what your belief is. Don't let anyone tell you can't be great. You were made in the image of God. Thank you for being at Foaming at the Mouth podcast. God bless.
Lekz.
Diamante.